Looks like somebody got into my stash. And I don't mean the model stash. Awesome. What are you, Jamaican now? Hey, man. Roll me a great big spliff, man. Jesus. Useless. Useless. Alright, what's up, fellas? Here we are on Monday afternoon. Just past 4:30ish. Just do some nice pork loins. Or I should say pork cutlets. Onto the old grill. We are enjoying a nice Peak Slim Hazy. Quite delicious. We got one model almost finished and bunch of progress on that that big 1/16 scale. What a piece of junk. All right. Well, first we'll show you the plan. If you're just waiting to get deckled, the old decals. And here's what we got progress on this here. Like, the only thing that, these things are pretty cool. I like how these work. So, not bad, not bad. A ton of work on this chassis, guys. This I could not build this the way they tell you to in the directions. You're supposed to put this rear yeah. I swear to God, this is my first beer. Oh Jesus! No, I almost wiped out the plane. Let's put you over here. Yeah. So yeah, they want you to put this rear end in first, without the motor or anything else. And the only thing that basically holds this rear end, right? Yeah. That holds this rear end in are those two shock absorbers. Alright, and a little piece up underneath that I had to add a piece of styrene up in there because it was just, see that little piece I had to add? Because this thing just sat right on the end. I had to strengthen the shocks up with brass rod. Just totally, so I ended up putting the front end in so I could put the motor in, because the motor only sits on those two little tabs and on this piece coming, and this piece coming from the front end. Yeah, not, I mean, we're getting there, you can't put the exhaust on until after the fender welds, the fenders have been put on. Because they tell you in the directions that these exhausts can be put on either up or down, either, you know, coming out the bottom or coming, well, no, they can only go on one way. Because if you try to turn these around, you see how those are shaped? Well, if you try to turn them around, they, instead of sitting with the shape that's on the engine block, see the shapes that are on the engine block? Well, they sit across from them if you try to put these, exhaust facing down. So I'm gonna put them on coming out the side. Yeah, this is just a real piece of work. Let me tell you, a real piece of work. I mean, it's not looking bad, but it's just a lot. Another one with a lot of work. Good God. That's why I build these little 172 airplanes. Friggin' easier. But yeah, there's my progress. I want to say thanks to everybody that commented on my my bike video yesterday. Yeah, I got a little choked up when I was watching it going out to drive, you know. Almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. Jesus. But, like I said, it was time. I don't have any regrets. It was time to let it go. Instead of just sitting in I wasn't riding it that much, you know. It was just time to let it go. So that's what I did. So, but there's my progress, fellas. Like I said, we're gonna be, that's something a little different. I wanted to do like a winter scheme, something that's, I just get sick of the same old camouflage jobs. So, I think a few more of my planes, they're either going to be all black night fighters or they're going to have a winter scheme on them. So, and then, like I said, we got this. It don't look bad, but don't look close. Yeah, so. All right, boys. Here's to you. Jesus Christ. Peace out, fellas.